Jannik Sinner is a pain in the ass. Jannik Sinner lost this morning, because I slept at 12:30. Jannik Sinner lost in 3 sets against Jakob Mensik, the player that he could have won in straight sets. He came out firing. And I am not by any means going to diminish Jannik's play yesterday. Mensik. He played well. He was serving quite well the first set and the third set. What irritates me the most here is he did say he doesn't want to be predictable. He again is struggling post loss in a Grand Slam final. I take you back to last year. When Jannik Sinner lost last year in the French Open final, a match that he should have won. He lost to Bublik in 3 sets the first tournament after that final, the second round. And how did he lose it? Mentally. And how did he lose it? By his own self. The mistakes, the serve, the first serve. The first serve. We're gonna look at Jannik Sinner's serving yesterday. Okay, we'll start with Bublik's serving. Sinner's serve last year when he lost after his French final. His first serve was 67. First serve one was 93. And then 80 overall throughout the whole match. But his first serve is 67. And then you have Bublik 55, 70, 62. 9 aces to 8. Wait, which one is this one? Oh, no, this is the one where he won. He has 15 aces, which is 15 free points. And he had 6. 63, 77, 53. 64, 78, 63, 78, 76. He loses when he doesn't serve well is a problem for Jannik Sinner. And then when you see yesterday's serving, it's similar. He has 11 aces and he has 6. Serving is 63 first serve, 72, 66. Mensik is 82. And in the second set, it went down to 70 something. And Sinner broke him twice. Sinner's first game in the third set, he lost it on his own. Mensik didn't do much there. Mensik returned a lot of Jannik Sinner's second serves because he struggled a lot with his first serves. So he was able to penetrate and return Sinner's second serve. That's why second serve is 66%. But when Jannik Sinner faced the second serve, Mensik, he won it more with 62. That's why he had a 43%, because he didn't do well on his second serve. So he made sure to get his first serves in. That's why he has 11 aces. Jannik Sinner can return, and he should have returned most of those first serves, but he chose not to. Mentally, not putting it out there, I am speculating, because there's a quote here. I'm not sure if it's facts, but there's a quote him saying in the previous and before this match that he wants to focus on tennis. His main priority is tennis. Right? He said that. I saw a quote him saying, I don't know the whole interview and the concept of what was said and everything, but he said that. And then this match, the girlfriend is not in the bench. I don't follow the players' personal life at all. Couldn't care less who's dating who's I don't care. But the very fact that she wasn't there and you said this the previous day before you were playing this match says something to me. Maybe I was like, maybe she was going to work because I think she's an influencer. I don't know what she does. Maybe she was going to work or she was sick or something. We don't know. But my mind was like, you cannot say that and then the girlfriend has been there from day one is not there. And then you lose. I say again, I'm not gonna. Is this the first time when Jannik Sinner loses a big match that he felt like or should have won, like this the Djokovic one? Then following tournament he doesn't do well. His serving doesn't do well, or mentally he just isn't there. That match, I'm not saying Jannik Sinner played terribly in that match. He did what he could, but he was so visibly frustrated and irritated with himself when he came to his serving, his first serve percentage. He was visibly irritated, especially in the third set. You could tell that he was frustrated with himself that he's not landing a lot of first serves. And when he landed his first serves, he won majority of those points. He tried to do some drop shots, some didn't work, some did. And when they stopped working, just back to back, just one or two drop shots, he stopped doing them entirely. Why?
As far as I'm concerned.
Why? You're a baseline, you're dominant. You play your own game. Regardless if it's another player plays their own game. When you play your own game and you played well, and you're mentally there and you're mentally strong, you can beat them. This one commentator from this girl on TikTok was like, hey, he's gonna lose more. And when another player plays their own game, he struggles. That's why he struggles against Alcaraz, because Alcaraz plays his own game. I'm like, sure. But a lot of players play their own game. And then eventually, Jannik Sinner penetrates and then wins those games. Not a lot of players go into playing Jannik Sinner and they play Jannik Sinner's game. They don't do that. On a good day, Sinner would have beaten Mensik today. On a good day. And I can guarantee you now, when they meet again this season, he's going to beat him in straights. Nas. Sinner's going to beat Mensik in straight sets. Nas. That's what happened last year. Because once he got beaten by Bublik in Halle, after the remainder of the 2 or 3, he beat them in straight and dismally at that. It's all mental. US Open, same thing. I think he played after the US Open, he played a tournament and he lost it. I think, if I'm not mistaken. When he senses and feels, did he play a tournament before the ATP? No, he won it some sort. Because why? He was content in him losing that match because he said, there was nothing I can do, I just need to do more. But when he loses a match that he deemed that he should have won, he was visibly irritated when he lost that match. You could tell with his face that he was irritated with himself there. He was irritated throughout the match. Second set, it was fine. But first and third set, he was irritated with himself. Then you're gonna tell me that he played well, yeah, they both played well, it was a good match. No. When a player is just irritated, when he does this, or when he talks to his bench a little bit like this, or when he bounces and tries to hit a first serve and he does this numerous times throughout the match, you can tell that he knows that he's not playing his best tennis. He, as a player, knows. I was like, why? Why are you playing like this? Why are you playing like this? He was flying. Whoa. This man, when he broke him twice in the second set, he found that formula with, I'm going to take him corner to corner. I'm going to make him run. He won majority of those. Then he forced Mensik to lose and drop his first serve percentage to come across the second serve. Because he was putting pressure on him, returning a lot of his serving, taking him corner to corner, spreading the court, hitting those drop shots a little bit there. What happened in the first game of the third set? What happened? What happened there? Immediately when he got that game in sick, it was hard for Jannik to penetrate because now the first serve was back. He had ample time to be on the front foot whenever Mensik was serving in the third set. He didn't take it. A lot of mistakes with the forehand and a lot of winners with the forehand because he played with Jannik's forehand a lot. Where is the backhand? I even said it in the second set. I was like, where is the backhand winners? Can we get some backhand? Your backhand is great, bruh. It's good. You don't have a weakness with the forehand and your backhand, but he played a lot on your forehand. And he played a lot of your forehand because he played with his back forehand. You were using his forehand a lot in the second set. That's how you won. But no backhand of his. And apparently it's good. I don't see it, but anyway. There's a lot of unforced errors with the forehand there. A lot. He didn't utilize his backhand. Make it make sense, Jan. Make it make sense. At least he's getting good in front of the net, though. Like the serve and volleys, he's getting good there. He's becoming more comfortable in front of the net. I'll give him that. He's doing well there. But there are some instances where he doesn't lock in mentally. And then when he struggles with his first serves, it affects how he plays, because now he's trying to play a little bit conservative, but he will never play conservative, Jannik. It's just the unforced error starts building up now because he's trying to hit the baseline so much that he misfires sometimes. That man could be, he was flustered in the second set. How flustered and tired. He couldn't use, I wonder if Jannik took I'm saying but if he held on to that first game in the third set, he would have won that match. Mentally, when he loses a big match, this happens. The past season and a half, never mind 2023, because he started winning Grand Slams recently, so we pushed that one away. And Cahill was not there as well during Halle. I'm not playing on it, but I'm just saying that. Honestly, like, why? The biggest upset of last year was when Bublik beat him after France. Same thing here now. After Wimbledon losing to Djokovic, he loses it here. And then I don't know if he's gonna play next week in Dubai. I don't know. No one has said they're playing yet. He might not. I don't know. And Jannik is playing. His season starts same way as Alcaraz's last year, when Alcaraz played Australian Open last year and got beaten by Djokovic in the semi-finals. And then the first tournament after, he lost. Same thing here with Jannik. He loses to Djokovic last year. And then his first tournament after Australian Open, he loses. Same thing. But he wins one or two tournaments. It's gonna happen. It takes France. Nas. I'm saying it again in this video. Jannik Sinner is taking the French Open this year. Nas. I'm telling you. And he's going to get two. I don't know if he's gonna get the Italian Open. I'm not sure, but I would love him to get a clay title before the French Open. Nas. I'm telling you. I will dance on this channel. No one watches, but I will dance on this channel. I will do whatever embarrassing thing that I will come up with. I'll tell you, Jannik Sinner is taking the French Open final this year. If he doesn't get injured and he doesn't worry about dating and all that crap and like whatever it is. Nas. I don't know for facts why that girl was not there yesterday. But that quote that he said, Guti, number one focus is tennis right now to reach my full potential. Says you something. To me personally, says something to me. Maybe she was working. I don't know. Maybe she had to go back home. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have the luxury to stay all the way through. Like Fritz's girlfriend and some other girlfriends and wives and fiancés. Personally, I don't know. But I found that strange. I found that odd because when I saw his bench, she was not there. I was like, but you were there the entire way. What happened after? You know what I mean? I don't know if I'll find the quote, but if I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. I don't know what he said post-match, and I'm getting irritated. But it's the highlight of his career. Everyone knows, know. So yeah. I'm going to say one more thing again. When Jannik Sinner loses a match like this, it's usually that his opponent was serves well. Like the first serves well. Bublik served incredibly well last year during Halle. Okay, never mind Alcaraz, because it's Alcaraz. And Goji, what's his name? That short guy. Yeah, I forgot his name. I'll post it and show his face. Served really well against Jannik Sinner last year before he retired at Cincinnati. He served really well. Berrettini, same thing, served incredibly well Wimbledon last year before he retired. So he struggles a lot when his opponent serves well, and then when he's not returning the serves, and when his first serve is not firing is the problem. I said it when I was in bed. I was like, because seeing how Mensik was serving the first set, I was like, what irritates me about Jannik Sinner is that when his opponent serves incredibly well and he's not returning a lot of the first serves and the second serves, or he's not getting a lot of second serves, and the first serves are really good and well placed, it takes him a long time to penetrate. It takes him a long time to break through and get a good rhythm going, because now he's serving well, but he's not returning well, because a lot of the placement of the first serves are predictable. He knew where to stand, he knew how far, he knew how close, he knew, but he couldn't return that. He couldn't return them, so he couldn't put Mensik on his tippy toes and second guess where he should place the serves. He did that in the second set. I couldn't do that in third. Those are my two cents about Jannik Sinner. Alcaraz is getting a run for his money in this tournament. Everyone is making him run. Everyone is making him sprint. Eventually, I so wish that he loses. I don't want him to win it. Please, someone beat him. If you're listening to goals, I want you to go as well. We are all going together. Please, someone beat him. I want someone to beat him. Oh my gosh, I want him to get beat. Like, beat him. I want him to get beat. Please beat him. Whoever's playing against, beat him. Okay, thank you. I highly appreciate it. Coco, I'll make a video on Coco separately. There's a lot of things to say about Coco. But yeah, that is Jannik Sinner, and he's not a dismal performance, but mentally he needs to get right. He needs to get right mentally. He needs to lock in. Continue practicing that serve, continue putting some variety in your game, regardless if you're losing or winning. Do something, change it up. Don't go baseline to baseline, shot for shot, forehand to forehand. Still do something. Doesn't matter. You cannot rely only on your shots. Especially if you're losing. Be free, and continue with your shots. Continue with the serve and volleys. He didn't serve and volley a lot in this match. Continue. It's fine. Do them drop shots. They are frustrating when you don't, but it's okay. It's a 500 months. It's not a 1000 or Grand Slam. Do it. It's fine. Anyway, Mr. K-Hole, come back in the next tournament, okay? Girl, prove me wrong by posting on social media. I'm kidding. I don't listen to y'all. And apparently, Jannik Sinner is being attacked on social media for how he lost to Mensik. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, my guy. You're a tennis player, so you're playing. You should prove him wrong. That code meant nothing, and you'll be back in the next tournament. Or I maybe see a video you passing by and you guys holding hands on a date at night. Okay, all right. I'm still a Jannik Sinner, ride or die. I'm still a Sinner, and for life. Thank you. Hopefully, okay. France, the next tournament. I don't know if he's gonna play Dubai, but let's hope that he does, because he has a few days off to reset, and it's just right here next door, so he doesn't have to travel far. But anyway, we'll see if he's gonna be playing, but let's hope. Anyway, I'm saying let's hope. Coco for the win.